Hi everyone! Tonight I'm going to show you how to make some simple, good chicken fajitas. This is a recipe that I picked up while I was in Cancun many years ago. I'm going to be using a Pasilla pepper. I think it's P-I-S-A-L-L-A. Might be I-L-L-A, but Pasilla, P with a Paul, like Paul. So we're gonna cut this pepper open and get the seeds out of it. If you cut it like that, you can usually get all the seeds out at once. And you go in and just take the veiny parts out, and the seeds kind of stick to it. And I'm just going to bounce those out, the remaining peppers, seeds. And now we're going to make it into strips. This is a great pepper. It's not hot at all. It has a distinctive flavor that's mild and tasty. Nothing like a bell pepper. It's just a really great Mexican flavor that anyone can eat because it's not hot. Just has a unique, delicious, distinctive flavor. Okay, now I'm going to cut all these in half one more time so they're just the right size. And I've already cut up some onions. See those onions there? I'm going to put these peppers in with that. Turn my burner on. Should have had that on already, darn it. Okay, while that's heating up, here's the chicken. I already have the chicken cut into pieces. As you can see, they're in individual pieces. See if I can get this better centered for you. Individual pieces like that. Little strips like fajitas. I'm not good with this camera yet, but I'm working on it. Okay, so there's my strips. I'm gonna take a little bit of olive oil and coat these strips with some olive oil so that my seasoning sticks well to it. And get a spoon here. Just toss this around so a little bit of oil gets on each of those little strips. And I'm just going to be using, this is a McCormick's, I don't know if you can see that or not, McCormick's taco seasoning. I get a big thing of it at Costco. So I'm going to sprinkle some of that in here and toss it some more. Not too much, but enough. Got some on my phone. We can put some more on after we get it in the heat. A little bit more. Okay. All right. Let's see if our fire's hot enough. Almost. Okay, let's move over to the stove. Now take this off its holder. Okay, there's our chicken. And here comes our peppers and onions. You want the fire to be pretty hot. Let's check it out and see if it's hot. I've got a little bit of olive oil in there already. I pretty much only cook with olive oil. So that's not quite hot enough yet. So while that one's getting hot, I'm going to turn this one over here on for the tortilla heating and let it start to get hot, because these aren't going to take very long. There we go. See it starting to bubble? So I'm going to toss in the chicken. There we go. I'm going to add a little bit of salt to this after I put the onions and peppers in, because the salt will help the onions and peppers cook. Now I'm going to put my onions and peppers in. And I'm going to throw a little bit more olive oil on top of the onions and peppers. And now I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of salt on there. Give this all a little toss. If you're too lazy to cut up your own chicken, you can buy cut up fajita chicken in the grocery store. It costs a lot more. I buy my chicken breasts. I get the big ones. I like to get them at Sprouts because they often have the free-range chicken really, really cheap. They run sales all the time. So I'll buy the packages of the big boneless, skinless breasts. And this is just one big breast in this pan. It's more than enough for 2 people, 2 really hungry people maybe. But we don't usually eat very big at dinner. So I freeze those chicken breasts individually so I can just take one out and freeze it for dinner. I mean, defrost it for dinner. I make all kinds of things with those chicken breasts. I'll be teaching you lots of different things. But I'm going to start with some simple stuff. I really should be using a wooden spoon. Chicken fajitas or beef, they don't take very long to cook, especially if you're using a hot skillet. Breaking up my onions a little more. I do something a little different with my chicken fajitas. When they're done, when they're just pretty much done, I'm going to throw on a little bit of balsamic glaze. That caramelizes on the chicken and gives it that real kind of caramely, like it was cooked in a cast iron skillet. Good flavor. It's just really a nice addition. Balsamic glaze is also good on pork chops. And if you just cook chicken in a skillet, like a chicken breast or chicken whatever, you could throw on some balsamic glaze at the end. The reason I say at the end is because it caramelizes, which means it burns, and you don't want it to burn too much, because then it doesn't taste good. It gets hard and has no good taste. I'm going to throw a little bit of pepper on here. The onions are starting to soften, but I really want everything to kind of caramelize. Getting close. You want to start out with chicken that doesn't have water in it, so if you use frozen chicken, make sure you dry your breast really good or your chicken meat really good. Otherwise, it's going to be too liquidy, and it just doesn't cook as well for a fajita. I'm testing it to look at the color inside. The color is good on these. Definitely keeping it on a high heat. Now I'm going to throw on some balsamic. This is good stuff. I'm not kidding you. I buy this one on Amazon. I'm an Amazon Prime member. I buy a lot of things, spices and all kinds of things on Amazon. Because we live out in the country and there's no really great grocery stores. Plus it's cheaper. Oh, I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. You'll just have enough of the balsamic glaze on there for color. Again, this is the balsamic part wasn't what I had when I was in Cancun. I added that myself. I'm not somebody who can actually follow a recipe, but I was in Cancun many years ago. Went to a mall by myself, and in the little street mall, they had a vendor that was selling these tacos, and I actually had them originally in steak. And a good steak to use and cut up in small pieces is something, any kind of steak works, but I usually use like a London broil or something, whatever's on sale, and cut it into small pieces like this, and do all the same things we've done here with the chicken. And they put the favorite part of it, we're on a flour tortilla, and then this Mexican creama. This is really good meat stuff. So this is going to make my fajitas a little bit different than what you normally get. These are Aunt Sandy fajitas. Okay, that's getting close to being done. So I am going to throw this tortilla in this hot skillet right here and heat it up while this continues to cook. Yeah, the onions are getting soft and the peppers are getting soft. You can cook them a little longer and get them a little bit charcoaly. Sometimes I like it that way. My tortilla is starting to bubble, so I'm going to turn it. Turning off my fires. There's my tortilla. Put some of this in the tortilla. Put some of these vegetables in there. Now you can put cheese on this or lettuce, however you like to make it. I forgot to open this creama, so let me put this phone down for a second. Let me get this open. This is the way I originally had it. I'm just going to pour a little bit of this on top. See, it's just a light cream. And if you want to kick it up a notch, you can add a little bit of taco sauce. It's my favorite one right there. I buy it when we go to California because you can't get it in Texas. And now, for the side, I'm going to serve it with some cilantro lime rice. I add the cilantro in at the end and a little bit of butter. There we go. You can even throw some fajita meat on top of your rice. There we have it. I hope you all like Aunt Sandy's fajitas. Love you.